Okay, it's a brand new generation of Pokemon. The Generation 2 has been released. It's brand new. I just got back on here, but I'm gonna explain to you guys how to get every evolution for the Gen 2 Pokemon with their item requirements. Now, the first thing I'm gonna say right now before I get started is if you don't want to hear me talk through this video, I'm gonna have everything that I say in this video in the description, listed in the description of the video, with every specific Pokemon that you may have been looking for, trying to get the evolutions from Scyther, Poliwhirl, Porygon, Slowpoke, Onix, and many others, including Seadra and the Eevee evolutions too. So I figure I get that out there so people won't be so curious, be going crazy in the comments from last year when I was talking in my video, trying to explain and helping people. So what I'm going to do now is explain and go down the list here that I have written from what I found out and explain to you guys how to get the evolutions. So here we go. Now, for my first partner, as for Scyther, for example, is now my buddy Pokemon. And I can catch a hoo-hoo if I want to. I'll get that in a little bit when I play throughout today. But since Scyther is my buddy Pokemon, I'm going to start with him. So for Scyther, to get Scizor, you're going to have 50 Scyther candies to evolve him into Scizor. And also you need a Metal Coat. Now, for these items, specific items like Metal Coat and many others I'm going to go through and list and talk about in this video, you have to get to these Pokestops to get them. And they're not easy to attain. And as soon as you get to like a Pokestop, you're not going to get it right off the bat. It's probably going to be like a rare drop. You're probably going to have to stop by multiple Pokestops in total to get lucky enough to get some of these items. So it won't be as easy, but you definitely need a Metal Coat, just like the original games from Pokemon Gold and Silver, to get your Scyther to evolve into a Scizor from a Metal Coat. Now for the EVs, I have a couple right now, but I don't have enough candy to evolve them. So first we have Espeon. To get Espeon, you're going to need to nickname your Eevee to Sakura, and I'll have that listed in the description of the video. Sakura is how you spell Sakura for those who are not sure, and I'll have that listed. But you also need 25 candies to evolve your Eevee. Now, for the other evolution, or Eevee evolution, is Umbreon. You're going to need 25 candies, and also you're going to need to nickname your Eevee Tamao to get your Umbreon evolution. Now, one thing I found out about these Eevee evolutions, you're going to have to restart your game before you get ready to nickname your Pokemon. So if you want these evolutions to work, but it's been confirmed that both Sakura for Espeon works for if you want to get your Espeon from Eevee, and then Tamao works for your Umbreon if you want to get your Umbreon. So I'm going to try to get both, but I just need enough candy, so I might be able to get lucky enough to run into some Eevees today. But Golbat, we're going to need, if you want to get Golbat to evolve to a Crobat, you need 100 Zubat candies, but with no item required. Gloom to evolve into Bellossom, you need 100 Oddish candies, and you're going to need a Sunstone. You're going to have to get lucky enough to get a Sunstone from the Pokestops. Now, on to the next. Poliwhirl to evolve into Politoed, you need 100 Poliwag candies and a King's Rock. I just got a Poliwhirl recently, so I'm going to try to see if I can get lucky and get maybe a King's Rock, hopefully. But I know the candies are not going to be easy to obtain either, because I don't even know where to find some of these Pokemon. Porygon, to get him to evolve into Porygon 2, you need 50 Porygon candies and an upgrade. That's the item required. Slowpoke to evolve into a Slowking, you need 50 Slowpoke candies and a King's Rock. Onix to Steelix, 50 Onix candies and a Metal Coat, another Metal Coat, yet another one, similar to Scyther and Scizor. Chansey to evolve into Blissey, you need 50 candies with no item required. And then lastly, Seadra to evolve into Kingdra, you need a Dragon Scale, and you will also need 100 Horsea candies to get it. But those are all the evolutions so far from what I gathered. As you can see, I have a couple Pokemon from what I named here, but nowhere near enough candy, and it even tells you too, which is crazy on the screen. That's something new. So I need basically 2 more candies. I can get me a Seadra right now. All I gotta do is transfer the 2 Seadras, the 2 Horseas that I have, and I can get a Seadra. But those are all the current evolutions for Gen 2 Pokemon and all the item requirements. Again, if you didn't want to hear this and you missed something, you couldn't hear me properly or whatever, all this stuff will be in the description of the video. I'm going to be playing more throughout today and trying to catch some of these Pokemon, and maybe I'll get lucky enough to get some of these Gen 2 Pokemon to evolve, and maybe some of my current ones that I have. So thanks for watching, and feel free to check out the description of the video if you missed out on any of the evolutions, because everything will be written there along with the item descriptions as well.